Hello, it is a dark episode for October the 18th, 2025. And I got tagged to do a video 2 weeks ago. I click on like notifications, but I didn't realize like notifications are mostly just notifications, and I didn't look in mentions, and in mentions it shows, oh, I got tagged to do a video. So it's a Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy kind of themed one, which is like, well, I was at one point a big fan of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They ask about memories of listening to the radio, which I have very much memories of. Just lots of Douglas Adams stuff that I'm sure will come to mind. Him reading the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books on Dove Audio, which I really enjoyed. Him actually reading them was just a delight. So yes, just so much good connections there, and slightly nostalgic connections there. I don't know. Am I getting into my nostalgic period? We've been going to see a bunch of movies, retro movies, at a local movie theater. Fairly inexpensive. Being able to go to it with a friend, kind of socialize and stuff like that. And I've been quite enjoying it. We went and saw Misery. We saw the Dead Zone, and we saw Gremlins 2. And I enjoyed myself. She just sort of basically told me she found it actually kind of mediocre. So I was like, oh, do you want to go see Evil Dead 2? It's like, well, a friend doesn't want to go, and Ja's like, no. So it's like, okay, that's maybe a trip of nostalgia that is more myself engaging with the movies. I definitely engaged with the movies. Dead Zone in kind of an maybe against the grain way, but had a lot of fun with something like Gremlins 2, which maybe is not the art cinema, but was a fun. I found a fun movie. So, and maybe this is also just nostalgia, though. I didn't actually see. I watched the Dead Zone for the very first time, so that wasn't nostalgia as much as it was just like, wow, this is a fucked up movie, from my point of view. So yeah, that's my. Maybe I'm an old nostalgic bastard now. Though I'm not a bastard. I'm not a grumpy bastard. I'm just having fun with that. And we'll find, Jean and I will find other things to do, and it doesn't necessarily always have to be seeing weird, wacky movies at the movie theater. That is also okay. All right, I am going to say goodnight and go read. And have a good weekend. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.